dokie, welcome back. So we are first going to listen to Wicked Game before we get to playing. I'm just going to put on a little bit so we can remind ourselves of how it kind of sounds and how we should play it, how we should strum it. Remember, for Wicked Game by Chris Isaak, we just need 3 chords: B minor, A major, and E major, okay? So Wicked Game, I'm just going to type it into YouTube and play the live version. Maybe without an ad. Okay. Now, beyond the beautiful solo, you can hear this kind of rhythm: boom, brum bum, brum bum bum, brum bum, brum bum bum, brum bum, brum bum bum. And we can emulate that on our guitar. So pick up your guitar now and let's get to it, just to kind of get back in the mode of the song. So the first chord is B minor, so we use the bar shape on the 2nd fret, and the description would be 2, 2, 4, 4, 3, 2, right? So there's our B minor. And what he's strumming is... So now that you've seen the left hand, you don't need to see it anymore. Let me go to the right. So down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. And that's what you use for every chord. So we go from B minor to A major. Let's do that change. Now I might go here. So if you're interested in learning that, that's what I call the movable E shape. And I may have talked about it already. So the B minor shape is down here with a bar, right? Now I could drop down and play A here, and then play E here. That's fine too, right? The reason why I like using the movable shape is that I don't have to move my fingers from their orientation very much. So that allows me to slide around without it sounding as messy. So it's a really good way to just keep things, and keeping things is good on guitar. Keep the tone, keep the sound. Even if it's a delayed note or a late note, that's fine. But if you're picking up fingers and it starts sounding choppy, it sounds kind of bad when you're performing. So for the beginning, I recommend just trying to play this movable shape. So this would be the 2nd fret position, B minor. And then I would slide this shape up until my index is covering the 5th fret. And then I will lift these 3 fingers up by 1 string. Okay, so here it would have been a minor chord. And we don't want that, that's not in the song. So we lift these 3 up by 1, and it becomes A major. And then we slide down to play E major, where we're used to. Okay, so again, here, B minor, A major, E major, okay? And we've already listened to it, so we know what the strumming pattern is, and we can just kind of start playing it. If you know the words, you can just kind of play. The world was on fire and no one could save me but you. Strange what desire would make foolish people do. I never dreamed that I'd meet somebody like you. I never dreamed that I'd lose somebody like you. Right, and you know the bit, you know the chorus. So before you start belting the song and really going for it, make sure that you have an idea of what the voice is. And if you're not sure, if you're still kind of fuzzy on what the what the correct tone is or how to match, play the song on YouTube and sing along with him, right? Leave the guitar on the side for a second and just try to sing with him. So here comes the first verse.
Strange what desire will make foolish lovers do. I never dreamed that I'd love somebody like you. I never dreamed that I'd lose somebody like you. No, I don't want to fall in love. Stories only go back to your heart. No, I don't want to fall in love. Stories only go back to your heart with you.
Sounds really nice, right? So give it a whirl, give it a practice, try to get that song back in your hands, back in your head, and pull up the lyrics, pull up the chord sheet if you need to, right? So sometimes if you Google Wicked Game Chris Isaak, you're gonna get a tab. Hopefully if you write tab, that you'll get a good one, and it's gonna just have the chords right on top of the lyrics. If you don't have that, you can always write it yourself. I had students who would write into a little notebook. Adina, she always wrote into a notebook, and I think that was really helpful because she made it very clear for herself how to play it, what the chords are, and when the chords happen. So the words don't matter all that much. What matters to me is the accuracy and the feeling that you get when you're playing it. So simple chord changes, B minor, A major, E major, simple, 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 and it gives you the opportunity to just hum and then start singing, and make sure that you're practicing along with the recording so that you have a sense of the timing. And if you feel like you're screwing up a little bit, just start over somewhere. It's not good to practice starting over. In other words, it's not good to stop, but if you have to, make sure that you do it to the point where you feel confident. So play a section, pause, go back, try play it again, make it perfect, and then move on to the next section. And then when you're done practicing all that, try gluing it all together and playing it as one big performance. And don't worry so much about belting it, because, in the beginning it's about hitting the notes, and later it can be about really pushing. But again, sometimes it helps to go a little bit faster. Sometimes it helps to push a little more and just kind of get into it, right? Don't be afraid of the song. Just get into it. Okay, so good luck. Take about 10 minutes practicing this, and we will move on to Amarillo. Okay, so the next one is called Amarillo by Gorillaz. And so I'll yet again pull it up on YouTube, type in Amarillo Gorillaz, and go ahead and give it a play. Without an ad, preferably. Okay, here we go. Okay, so we got the idea. The chords we need are D minor, C, G, D minor, F, and G. 4 chords we need are D minor, C major, G major, and F major. That's it. And then remember, the orientation we do them in are D minor first, then C major, then G major, D minor, F major, and to G major. Now I want to show you a couple different ways to play these chords now. The first one, D minor, there's no two ways about this. It's a pretty good spot. Down here at the bottom, it's pretty good. So 0, 0, 0, technically X, 0, 0, 2, 3, 1. So X, 0, 0, 2, 3, 1 for D minor. Then C major, 0, 2, 0, 3, 2, 0, 1, 0. And then G major, 3, 2, 0, 0, 0, 3. And that F chord was a bar chord on the first fret. So remember that B minor? Well, we're just doing a similar thing here on the first fret. So this is F major, holding down the bar on the first fret. We're playing 1, 3, 3, 2, 1, 1. It's just like an E major chord, just moved up by 1 fret and adding a bar. So that's F. Now another way you can play the G major is by taking this whole thing, this whole shape in your left hand, and just sliding it up, not 1, but 2 frets. And that gives you G major. So here was E, right? Here was F, and here's G. Right on. So we can try playing it any way that feels comfortable for us. And if you remember from the recording, right? Let's go and play it real quick. So the strumming pattern is whatever you make of it. Again, I chose this song because it doesn't really have a guitar in front, so you don't know how to play it, but you do have a sense of the energy and of the timing. So you can kind of play it like that. So what I'm doing with the right hand is okay. So down, 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 up, down. And let's try playing those chord changes that way. So D minor, then C, then G. Try that again. So D minor, C major, G major. Now we gotta do it again, but this time playing F instead of that C. So bar, now if I'm already in this position, I'm just inclined to move up here to play G major. I'm not inclined to go from here to playing a new shape. I could, but I prefer moving up like this. Okay, so now let's try playing it all the way through, all 6 chords. 1, 2, 3, 4. Try again until it starts feeling comfortable. Okay, and that's the entirety of the song. So once you've practiced that enough and feel comfortable, then you can start getting going with the vocals. All right. So take some time to practice this one, hum along to it. Same philosophy as the other songs. If you don't know the words, it's not a big deal, but hum along and try to match the way that they're singing it so that you can produce the same notes with your voice. The hand, by now, hopefully, is getting a little better for you, so you can relax and you can just play those chords. Some of these changes aren't easy, like changing into the F position. That's kind of tricky, but the key with there is to get your finger down as fast as possible. So the faster you get your index down for the F, the better it sounds, because you can hit that first note and then get your fingers in position if you really have to, right? Okay, practice Amarillo. If you need help, ask questions. Okay, on to the last song for today as our review for what we've learned so far. This is Where the Streets Have No Name by U2, and I'm just going to cue it up for after the intro. Okay, so it's pretty fast tempo, and we already know the chords we need. We need D major, so that's 0, 0, 0, 2, 3, 2. We need a G major, which is 3, 2, 0, 0, 0, 3. We need B minor, used to that one. That's the bar chord on the 2nd fret. 2, 2, 4, 4, 3, 2. We need A major, which is either here, right, 0, 0, 2, 2, 2, 0, or if you're in this position, you can play A up here, which is the bar chord shape here, same as the B minor, just lifting up those 3 fingers up by 1 string each. So this one's up at the 5th fret again for 5, 7, 7, 6, 5, 5. And then lastly is this cool C sus9 chord, which is just like your regular run-of-the-mill C major, but you have to add your pinky to the B string on the 3rd fret. So here's a regular C, and here's a C sus9. Okay, so that's your chord progression. And I would say the rhythm, you could probably just play it like that if you want to, or you can just do single strum. And for singing, I think it's good to start simple with guitar, and then as you get more comfortable, I wanna feel some light on my face, etc., right? So you can just figure out your own strumming pattern however you want to do it. Okay, so put on the song, play along with it, and see if you can produce the same thing as them. Of course, the guitar in the song is not this. He plays just the same doon, ticka doon, ticka doon, ticka doon the whole time. You playing this song with these chords is actually your own unique thing, because U2 themselves don't even play these, like the Edge, he doesn't play these chords when they're playing the song. He just repeats the same couple notes throughout the entire thing. Okay, so put on the video, sing along to it, and try to get these chord changes down so that they're nice and smooth. So D to G is kind of a jump, right? It's from the bottom to the top. And then B minor, you have to just flatten this finger here and get those other fingers in place. Then we have the A major, I prefer playing here. And then a C sus9 is down here in the C position. A with that added pinky right there on the 3rd fret on the B string, right? Okay, so I want to run, I want to hide, I want to tear down the walls that hold me inside. I want to reach out and touch the flame where the streets have no name. I want to feel, and so on and so forth, right? So if you have any questions, leave me a comment or a question in either the video section or in an email, and I'd be happy to talk about that single thing that maybe is troubling you with performing. Again, try separating the voice from the guitar first, and then slowly but surely, keeping the guitar super simple, start to bring in the voice more, start to have more confidence singing the words that you already know. Okay? And have fun with it. That's really the key.